I wonder I didn't listen to many UTEP games and stuff when I was a kid. They're hard to find. You can't. No. They have it on FM. It says it's on 88.5, but they got these weird little crazy songs playing up on there, but there's no football game. So, because I listened to it on 98.5 or something like that. I can't remember what it was. Or 95.5 or whatever last week, but they said this is the last one they're doing. I've listened to them there before. And then now they're not on anywhere. So you can't get them on the radio. So makes it hard to pay attention to or care what's happening in those kids' lives being mind fucked by scientists that are complete assholes, See how they're doing, check in on them. Hey, I'm the Messiah. I'm not a scientist. Okay. I understand science. I can explain to you science. I can tell you what's happening with science. I can tell you what people are doing with science. Okay, but I'm not a scientist. I'm a human being that understands science but does not use science to fuck people in the head over money. Okay, there's a reason why there's a story about my life called Revelation that explains, this is the guy who's most like Jesus, who uses perfect, faithful prayer to correct technology during the time of Wi-Fi transmissions through satellites that had fuck us and have us being psychotic murderers that accept disease as poisoning as a disease. Okay. Guys, disease is sickness because there's things wrong with the environment. Okay. When people are dying from disease, it's because you never heard Jonas Salk talk with Judah Krishnamurti? Well, they don't have the extent of the conversations, and if you're intelligent, when you listen to Salk and Krishnamurti talk, you go, okay, I get it. Most people don't. I know, because the same thing when people listen to Krishnamurti talk with Houston Smith, they don't get, he just kicked his ass, and he was trying to be obnoxious to him, and then he got his ass kicked for being obnoxious to him, and Krishnamurti didn't mean to kick his ass, it's just that he needed it. You cannot quantify people with your perception and say that that's that person. Okay, you don't know that. Just because your scientific friends are manipulating somebody into doing something that's irrational in a Charlie Chan movie doesn't mean your life has to be a Charlie Chan movie. That's only if you accept the Charlie Chan movie, right? And the circumstances of the Charlie Chan movie. Now, the moment you stop accepting those circumstances and start living the Lord's Prayer, you're no longer in that Charlie Chan movie, okay? You don't have to worry about who opens the gate, who doesn't open the gate. If the girl wants to marry the policeman, if the policeman gets killed because he wants to go see the girl. It happens a lot in Charlie Chan movies. Lots of people get killed. I killed him because I wanted to marry him and he wouldn't marry me. I killed him because, wow, these people are mean. And it's always really rich and successful people. They're coming up with ideas to create bombs, to create poison, and then manipulate matter and invent things, and then use it. So if this falls into the wrong hands, wow. People will invent a bomb to blow each other up to manipulate people with banking. And if this falls into the wrong hands, we're all screwed. They sound like Warren Buffett in his life advice. Oh, people are screwed if they don't do this. How about stand up for Lord's Prayer, Warren? Go Buffett yourself. He's an asshole. If he doesn't know he's an asshole, I will explain it to him, like Krishnamurti with Houston Smith, right? Ground control to Major Tom, right? If you're being a complete asshole over whole money your whole life and you're in your 80s or 90s, you need someone to come along and say, gosh, damn, why do you open your fucking mouth, especially in front of people that have children? You're a complete fucking asshole. Forgive debt and trespass, love one eternal feast. Pass that on, asshole. Oh, Warren, you're Buffett. Fuck you. You're a dick. Mutual of Omaha's people. You can count on when the going's rough. Fuck you. Tell Marlon Perkins to go wrestle the fucking alligator. You got better things to do. Go make love to a woman, make her your wife, and have a dope chicana, and make her your wife. Viva la familia. Right? Don't have to use a gun or a screwdriver or a knife or, to kill the crocodile because you got to sell the crocodile skin to pay your bills to an asshole who says, I own the planet. I'm God. Take my gun from my cold dead hand. Fucking wackadoodles. No, you cannot invent your own religion. Okay, do you understand? You cannot invent your own religion. Life is eternal, grace is infinite. Okay, you can't invent that, asshole. I have a possessive pronoun I call God in my head, and he's not ready for us to live the Lord's Prayer until I say so. What? Can you hear me now? What was that? I'm sorry. Fuck you too and your little dog too? We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto? Hold the line, love isn't always on time. I breast the rains down in Africa. I do like that song. No, my favorite song of theirs is Rosanna. All I want to do in the middle of the evening is hold you tight. Rosanna, Rosanna. Yeah. Never thought a girl like you could ever give. Not quite a year since she went away. Their dads were musicians. Yeah, so they were good at the musician stuff and hung on to the stuff that they did back in the dad's musician times. Rosanna, yeah. Now she's gone and I have to. Family tradition. We need more money to fuck. Here, roll smoke and drink some of this. Why do you roast? It's just family tradition. There is no light for me, Minnie Pearl. That's because we're not living the Lord's Prayer. We don't need to get in an airplane to pay people to get rid of people's dead bodies that they ask for money to do so. Save Patsy Cline, save the world. Hacksaw Hawkins, is that his name or whatever? I can't remember what the other guy's name was. But I do know all the Big Bopper. I wasn't too fond of him, but Richie Valens and Buddy Holly, quite fond. Yeah, quite fond of their music. Big Bopper, no. Yeah. Chantilly Lace, no. Never really did like the song. Still don't. It's not me. Ooh, baby, that's what I like. It's just like, yeah, I'm not too fond of that song. No. Oh, I do like Buddy Holly, True Love, Ways, Rave On. Yeah, Richie Valens. Well, swing me all the way down there. Come on, let's go, little darling. Come on, let's go again once more. Well, I love you so, dear. So, yeah, I like Richie a lot. I like his music a lot. I like In a Little Turkish Town. I like Bluebirds Over the Mountain. I like Boney Maroney. Yeah, it's all right. I do like Framed. That's one of my favorites. His name Henry. I says, why, sure. Well, I don't ever do nothing, but I always get blamed. So, yeah, I do like Richie Valens a lot, and I do like Big Bopper. Wasn't fond of his music. That doesn't want to mean him want to have to die to pay extortion to perverts to live here. Hey, go Warren your Buffett, asshole. You know what I'm saying? So... you cannot invent your own religion. I cuss a lot. Yes, because you're fucking assholes. You submit to Lord's Prayer. The only time you'll hear me cuss is if I'm out there working in the shed and I slam my thumb with a hammer. Shit! Yeah, I say that when I do that too. Me too! Fuck, that hurt. I agree. Okay. That's vulgar intercourse. Isn't it though? Thank you for being compassionate, intelligent, and understanding. Thank you, Jesus. You're welcome. So, okay, guys, I watched the thing on Robin Williams when he stepped on that nail. And someone left a nail on the floor. Gosh, that hurts. You ever stepped on a nail? Oh, gosh, yeah, I've stepped on nails before. Mostly it was when I was a kid on wood piles. They're rusty. It hurt. And Mom would, you have to do this. I don't want to get a tetanus shot. Well, you're going to get a tetanus shot. You're like, oh, don't make me get a shot. I already got a nail slammed through my fucking foot. What is it? I didn't say fuck. I hadn't learned allowed to say fuck until I got to school. I did not hear the word fuck until I was at Messiah Park Elementary School. I think I'd heard the word, I don't know, we always said poo. Poo, take a poo, 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 We didn't say crap. We said poo, we were raised Mormon, And then I learned the word shit. You don't say that in front of people that are self-righteous hypocrites. And fuck, don't say that either, even though they're always fucking for money or killing to fuck with money or fuck over money. But don't say what they do in front of them. They find it offensive. I don't give a fuck. Okay, thank you. I don't take a fuck either. Thank you. Okay, vulgar intercourse. My second wife liked it when I said that word a lot during sexuality, but you should not know that. But you all know that because this is the worst fucking town in the history of fuckingdom. But if I want to say that to my Amy Sue when we're recovering from abuse and enjoying each other, then I'll do that if I want to. It's none of your business. Right. Salt and Pepper says, right. Spinderella says, right. Knock it off, right? Assholes. Here's the essence of your magazine. Money ain't real. Shut the fuck up and go warn your Buffett. Okay. You cannot invent your own religion, guys. Do you understand? Life's eternal grace is infinite. Boom, there's religion. What do? Share, care, give in accordance to need, built to last. Forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal, faithful peace. It's the same principal tenets if you study the principal tenets. It is the principal tenets of Islam because it's based off the same religion. And and Rastafari, yes. Okay, so yeah, and the Mormons, yes. Latter-day Saints. It got corrupted by a bunch of people that are in a corporation that do espionage to keep fucking people in the head over money so you can warn your Buffett. What about Warren your Beatty? That's just a movie. He really didn't turn into that quarterback from the Rams, okay? Do you understand? Oh, for crying out loud, for sugar. It's all fantasy for money. That ain't them dogs' real voices. Thanks for spoiling it for the rest of us. I get it. You know, the whole thing with, Jeff Foxworthy's brother there, why, La Brea Tar Pits, you didn't think the dinosaurs would be so close to town now, would you? Okay. We're inventing our own religion. We know. Money is as money does. You made up money. And you say Jesus says, I'll pay your taxes. That's a Roman that wrote that down. The person that crucified Jesus and then turned him into Zeus, the comic book character from hell that watches everybody rape little girls in Mexico for money and says they shouldn't be trying to come to the United States illegally. Life is eternal and grace is infinite. What's illegal about being alive? Now, being raped over make-believe money is illegal. But being saved by a man that will stand up for their life is perfect. Hi, I'm perfect. I am religion. You invent yours, go fuck yourself with yours, and get Warren Buffett to give you advice about how to fuck each other and kill each other over fuck money. I'm religion, and I don't invent anything. Okay? Have I ever invented anything, guys? No, I take and manipulate things, and I don't try to get a copyright and say, I invented this, now give me lots of fuck money. I'm crazy. Mort Colleen Orson, right? So, come in, Orson. You got the damn script right there. Tell me what's going to happen next. No, it was funny. I was watching stuff on Robin Williams. I farted, yeah. Natalie with that one video. I farted. Oh, shit. When I came home and they were fucking around on the computer instead of cleaning up for Grandpa, I was not happy. You could hear me in the background. Okay. She goes, oh, shit. I'm glad they farted around and did those videos. Well, I enjoyed those videos. Yeah, they were cute. I remember when Katie got the makeup that Grandma had given Natalie and colored on the carpet with it. And then we did the whole thing with the lady from Alabama with the ivory soap and the warm water and the elbow grease, right? And Natalie, she's so cute. She's such a Capricorn like her Aunt Linda. She sat there and I scrubbed up the part and she goes, well, yeah, but this part looks like that. Look, the whole floor's got all that grease and stuff that you and Grandpa bring in from the garage. Yeah, well, when we cleaned it, she had me clean the whole fucking thing. And then she got upset because Grandpa didn't notice we did it. And I was like, what are you going to tell him, that we did it because Katie took the makeup that Grandma gave you and drew all over the carpet? She goes, shut up. It's like, I love you, Ray Ray. You're my Ray Shanae. You're my Ray Ray Nation. Renee. Shay Ray Ray Nay. And you'll always be my Shay Ray Ray Nay. I don't care what the Temple of Set Illuminati did to us. You will always be my little Achmak, Malaki, Bama. Shanaki? Manaki? No. You get me some chocolate milk, you bastard. I don't have the money, Natalie. But when we're no longer warning the Buffett, I do have dark chocolate in the cabinet up there for hot cocoa. And if you want to put it in some 1%, 2% milk and mix it up and drink it, I would be happy to sit and have a cup of chocolate milk with you and discuss Malaki and Batma. Shanaki? Manaki? No! Get the child some chocolate milk. Okay, guys. I love you, all right? Peace out. You just keep on inventing. Me, I'm going to teach quantum computing creation. All right. Love you guys, too. Peace out. I'm not a guy from East Texas teaching creationist physics or evolution or whatever the fuck they call themselves. Okay? I love you, all right? Peace.